turn over to Romans chapter 12. And I want to share with you a little bit tonight here in Paul's writings in chapter 12 about overcoming evil with good. Overcoming evil with good. And we're going to start about in verse number 9, and we'll go through verse 21. And I'll just tell you, I never know where I'm going to take a text or where it's going to come from or how God's going to move or what God tells me to. I just don't know what direction it's going to come from. Many times I may be singing a song or listening to a song or driving down the road or somebody say something or I hear something and God begin to say, hey. And that seemed like with me, that's how God, I'll be going through the Word and God just begin to speak to me. But I saw something today that really, I tell you, for just a few minutes, it upset me. And something that I thought really was uncalled for, something that I felt like that kind of singled out a good person and some good people. And I didn't really understand it. And then I began this evening reading this, and I thought about how sometimes we got to deal with situations and how we are to deal with them. And sometimes it's tough. It really is tough. And I've learned, I guess over the last 6 years, I've learned, I guess in a lot of ways, to deal with a whole lot of things. And many times I've shared in messages ever since that I started how one of the things that I battled with was wanting people to like me, okay? And I pray that everybody likes me. Some don't, okay? And I've learned to accept that. I learned to understand that as a preacher, as a pastor, there's going to be times when folks don't like you, okay, for whatever reason, justly or unjustly, okay? And at one time in my life, that really kept me tore up, okay? Really, and the devil would battle with me with that. He would throw that. He would, and today I was telling a fellow about how sometimes the devil will place people in your life. He'll put people in front of you. He'll put people in your walk and in your way to just kind of see how you respond and to try to make you stumble and to try to tear you down and to try to destroy you. Ultimately, that's what it is, to try to destroy you. And, and in some cases, sometimes people allow that to destroy them. And I had to learn early on. And I had an old pastor one day stop and kind of just cornered me in the mall over there one day. And he gave me a good about 10-minute lecture to me that I needed. And it was good advice from a guy who had been in the ministry longer than I've been alive. And it dealt with a lot of this and how to overcome some of those things. And I had soon to realize that, I guess when I needed to understand in the Bible that everybody didn't like Jesus. Everywhere he went, there was people who didn't like him. Okay? They found problems with him. So I began to say, no, wait a minute. If they didn't like Jesus, they ain't going to like me either. Some ain't going to like me. And there's going to be issues, there's going to be times, and there's going to be things that come my way. And I've got to be able to overcome those things. And you do too. And we're going to look here at what Paul is speaking here, and this good stuff. In verse number 9 it says, let love be without dissimulation, abhor that which is evil, cleave to that which is good. Be kindly affectioned one to another with brotherly love, in honor preferring one another, not slothful in business, fervent in spirit, serving the Lord. Key there, serving the Lord in all of this. Rejoicing in hope, patient in tribulation, continuing instant in prayer, distributing to the necessity of saints, given to hospitality. Bless them which persecute you. Bless and curse not. Rejoice with them that do rejoice, and weep with them that weep. Be of the same mind one toward another. Mind not high things, but condescend to men of low estate. Be not wise in your own conceits. Recompense to no man evil for evil. Provide things honest in the sight of all men. If it be possible, as much as lieth in you, live peaceably with all men. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath, for it is written, Vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Lord. Therefore, if thine enemy hunger, feed him. If he thirst, give him drink. For in doing so, thou shalt heap coals of fire on his head. Be not overcome of evil, but overcome evil with good. Now, this is deep stuff.